Yep.
Cool beans. So, first of all, this chapter has some opening art for you guys. Which, again, if you didn't know, these three characters are actually from the Dungeons and Dragons TV show from many, many years ago. The dude in the center is a paladin. The chick on the right is a barbarian. And the geeky little asshole on the left is, in fact, a wizard. Who'd have thought?
What?
I know, right? It's
He's got a
so
real
fucking
Harry
weird.
Potter vibe about him.
He
I
actually
mean,
really does, yeah.
that was before Harry Potter existed, so technically Harry has a him vibe. But, you know, whatever, who cares? J.K. Rowling's garbage. Anyway, so,
I mean, it's nice artwork.
yeah. As you round the southeast tip of the island, you can see the crumbling ruins atop the basalt columns just off the main island's body. If you pull your boat ashore on the island, it would be easy to walk up to the top of the cliffs, though there's no obvious bridge from the cliffs to the ruins. Alternatively, you could tie a boat at the bottom of one of the columns and try to climb up directly to the ruins. As you consider these options, you hear a screeching roar and notice a winged, glittering blue shape swoop through the air ahead of you. The figure comes to a rest atop the column farthest from Stormwreck Isle and vanishes from sight.
Not disconcerting at all.
So are we just on the edge of Stormwreck Isle, or because when you were reading like tying off the boat kind of thing, does that mean we're about to go into a boat, or we just came off of a boat?
So it's kind of vague about that. It says that you have either the option of taking a boat or walking here.
We could have walked here. It looks like it's isolated.
Yeah. So apparently over this away is the rest of the island. Let's see. Clambering over the rocky ground of Stormwreck Isle, you spot a strange twisted protrusion of glassy crystal jutting from the earth. The vegetation in this area bears a reddish branching scars that form similar shapes. Suddenly you hear the screeching roar of wing, yada yada, same thing I described at the end of the other section. So, like, there is a boat tied off here. Whether you guys took the boat from there or walked here, there's a boat tied off, like, right there.
Okay.
Not that it's marked on the map or anything, but...
And you said the vegetation here, like red and jutting and stuff. It looks pretty green.
Yeah, I know, right? It's fucking great descriptions, but hey, it's what I gotta work with. You can
it's your fault, but it looks a little inaccurate.
Yeah, you can see over here is where the aisles are. In fact, if I remember correctly, I can hold Control and left click, right click. Oh no, it's left click Control L, and I can see the lighting from y'all's point of view.
Yeah, when you say there's islands around here, and it's like, okay, if you say so. I can't see that far.
If you're at the edge, you can see the.
Oh,
edges.
one shoreline of someone.
Yeah, like if you stand at the edge, you can see it.
Or if someone gives a gnome flight, like what just happened.
I want to see the map.
Yeah.
It stinks like so much of it is black you can't even see it.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be like that because you're not supposed to be able to see it until you get to it.
Oh, I see. I thought we were arrived on this bit and we were gonna go on this bit.
Yes, you have arrived on this bit, and your goal is to figure out how to get over to this bit.
Okay.
So right now, just like your characters, you're supposed to be standing on the island over here trying to figure out how to get all the way over here. Like, you should just barely be able to see these two.
Yeah,
but you'll notice that there's no bridges.
And we don't have schmancy high-level magic or anything.
Yeah.
Not yet, anyway. Don't worry. Next module will fix that.
We can say fuck it and swim.
It's like we take the
issue with that is it's a 30-foot climb that you would be starting in the water over here. and it's a 30-foot drop from where you are to the water below.
If we arrive on a boat, or there is a boat, couldn't we just use the boat?
Right?
You could just use the boat. You could, in fact. But the problem then is still the 30-foot climb.
Yeah, I don't have a natural climb speed.
Well, you are an Eladrin. How far is that thing you get? The teleport?
30.
Oh, so not quite.
You trying to imply something because I got built-in Misty Step? Is that what you're saying?
It's saying, hey, we could at least use that if we need to.
Worst case scenario, yeah, especially because I'm spring. I can actually do it to someone else as well. Optionally.
So, where you currently are, a broken, overgrown path winds to the edge of this cliff. The overlook is marked by 2 marble statues veined with gold, each carved in the shape of a dragon with its mouth open in a silent roar.
Do they look like they were like, I don't know, it's like this is like one end of a used to be bridge area, or do they look like they're facing some particular direction for any given reason?
It does not give a direction that they are facing. By the way, do you see these little star icons on the map? That's the statues.
Couldn't we just like tie a rope around them and climb down?
You could. That would get you to the boat, but again, getting to the boat isn't the issue. It's getting up the 30-foot cliff on the other side that's the issue.
Do the statues have any writing on them?
I guess it's hard for me to like think about that since I can barely even see them.
Mm-hmm. Down is not the issue. Up is the issue.
And if I were to go anywhere, it would have to be within 30 feet and still line of sight.
What is everybody's passive perceptions?
17.
That's never a foreboding question at all, huh?
Well, it depends on what your passive perception is, whether it'll be foreboding or not.
15.
9.
What?
Pop
You
has
have a negative
-1.
to your wisdom.
Yeah, -1 wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
I have 17.
I'm sorry.
Intentionally.
Any other 15s or greater?
Just 14.
14. What about you, Matt?
I got 17.
Oh, okay. So 2 of you. In the base of both of the statues appears a small hexagonal indentation. It's about it's 1 inch wide at its widest point and 2 inches deep, perfectly sized. For it, it looks like it was carved intentionally into this. If I remember correctly, Runara gave you guys a key or some sort of object that was hexagonal.
Well, if she did, I don't recall it, so it's a good thing that you do.
Yeah.
Pop's over here thinking, too bad her like fake brother Tiny isn't here, because he could just toss her up.
We can use that
Indeed.
key on one of them.
I don't remember which one of you she gave it to, but she did give one of you guys the key.
I'm gonna guess.
I imagine
Tibble?
it would be Tibble, because he's the one who usually does the talking.
Well, I mean, I don't know about talking per se. He's like Tibble's friendly enough, but he does have an 8 for charisma. So
just because you're not charismatic doesn't mean you're not friendly.
Evil real life truth, huh?
So you could attempt to use the key on the statue, or you could try and use the boat and attempt to climb. It's up to you.
In case it was given to someone that didn't find out themselves, Tibble would point out the indentation on the statues to the whole group.
Then yeah.
Who got it though?
It's like, if I got it, I don't think I wrote it down, but I don't think I did because she was normally.
Based on what everybody's saying, nobody wrote it down.
Well, what the hell was it? Maybe.
I don't even remember getting it.
Yeah.
Give me initiative real quick. Not for combat, but just so I have an order of things for me to choose from. Alright, cool. Pop, you have it.
It's good to have that one out here.
I don't know how I would have it, but apparently I have it.
You have it.
Okay, if it's stuck, if it's in the, if someone pointed out the thing to me, since there's no way I would have noticed it on my own, I guess I'll try plopping it in then.
Alright. When you insert it in there, the mouths of the statues start to glow with a golden light that becomes more luminescent. After a moment or two, it starts to pour out of the mouth, and you can see... Is there a gold color? Kind of. This works.
I hope I did a
And
good
then-
thing.
Rectangle.
Like, oh, what do you know? You just spawned some. You just triggered a fireball in your face effect. Great.
I spawned water elementals.
Oh, hey.
Again?
Wash your hands. We went over this.
Yes. But now you can see
light
what
bridge.
appears to be a bridge of light coming from the statues moving over to the other side. Now the question is, do you leave the key here or do you take it with you?
Well, is the bridge gone if we were to take it out?
We could test it.
Yeah, we
you
can.
can test it. Do you take it out?
Go for it, Pop.
Okay, I'll pop it out.
Alright. And as soon as you do, the light fades and the bridge disappears. It doesn't disappear all at once, and it appears as though it disappears from your side to the other side. So you might have a chance to run across it.
We might as well try that. We don't know
If we're all fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
I've got short legs.
Or you could leave the key in the statue and hope nobody else takes it.
Oh.
Because
would
if someone else,
take
if someone else does, we'll be trapped.
It appears to take about 3 rounds before the bridge fully disappears.
I think we could make that.
Can we see if there's like statues on the other side?
Not from where you are.
Because who knows if we'll be able to get back or not.
So what you're looking for is these. If you can't see them from where you are currently, then you don't know whether there are statues on the other side.
Should we go check and see if there's statues first?
I can
On
run
the other
across
side?
and check.
Yeah, Raph Mormon seems to be pretty fast on his feet. He can probably go and come back pretty easily.
Okay, I'll pop it back in, so we can go check. Because otherwise, then we wouldn't be able to get back.
True.
Okay. So the bridge has once again extended.
And then,
Go have a look, bow guy.
do you want me to just go my move distance, or do you want me to just go? Since it's not coming down.
Oh no, we're leaving it in while
Yeah,
you.
we're leaving it in for you to
I'm
go
just
scout whether or
double-checking
not
if he
there
just
is.
wants me to move my normal move distance, but I do see some on this side.
Okay, you only have to go partially on the bridge to confirm it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because Raph Mormon still looks like he's in earshot range.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Actually, generic earshot range is about 100 feet.
Oh, it's more than we can see.
Oh, you know what we could do is have everyone cross except for one person, and then they just have to be the one to make it quickly across.
I could do that since I can get over there pretty quick.
By the way, I don't know why, but for some reason all of your tokens appear translucent while you're standing right there.
Let's go.
Strange.
Very. So what do you guys think of Pop's idea?
Tibble would be all for it. Rathmorn seems pretty quick. He should be able to get the key and run back in time.
Yeah, sounds like a smart idea.
I have low wisdom, but I do have high intelligence.
Good job, Pop.
Oh, okay. I now know why you're all. Okay, let's see. What happens if I do that? Are you guys able to see that?
I see dotted line.
See what now?
The bridge, it like got like a slightly different color.
Oh,
Did you
does
give
it
it
actually have a thing?
Did you give it
for
a dotted line?
Yeah, it has a dotted line underneath the yellow now.
That's actually something that was on a different layer that I was just able to reveal to you,
Oh,
so I didn't have to draw it. That's
Oh,
kind of neat.
You don't even need the yellow.
I don't know why they made it blue instead of yellow, like, you
To
know,
go with the
it
water? I
says,
don't
but
know.
whatever, I guess.
I'm not sure those tokens are friendly tokens.
No, they are not.
Oh, not more of these
so,
things.
we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative, and Raph, you'll be able to roll initiative, and then you'll just have to try and make it over here.
Mhm.
Oh no. Dash, my man.
Ew.
We are getting very.
You went from
low.
bottom to top of the order, Pop.
Go, Pop! You get that knot one out of the way early.
Oh no, we haven't played in a while. I have to remember actually how to play this character.
You got what? You went 1 level rogue, 2 level wizards?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm 2 wizard, 1 rogue right now.
What? I forgot what kind of wizard are you?
Blade Singer? Actually, I have an
Okay.
idea. This might not be too bad.
So, are you confirming that Pop is indeed first in the initiative order?
Pop is, in fact, first in the initiative order.
I can see your arrow. Even in
Yeah,
the dark, that feels weird.
What are you trying to deceive here, Sai?
I clicked it by accident, and then I was trying to get rid of the box that came up and clicked the wrong button. So
Okay.
All of the buttons. Alright, so what does Pop want to do?
20. Oh jeez.
Hey, that new shape stuff is experimental, okay? By all means, get it out of your systems now, right?
To be fair, it is nice to have that option. I will say, though, it'd be cool if there was, like, a specific texture for spells.
it
You know
doesn't.
what I'm saying?
Like
like,
hypothetically
breath
did your own fireball graphic or something?
It doesn't align with this
Yeah.
map.
Yeah, it's annoying.
It looks like it's aligning relatively well.
Oh wait, I
It
can just.
didn't align
Like
to
if
the
you-
exact
I
squares.
don't have to do the snapping. I'm good. We don't have to put on the snap. We're good.
Oh, that works.
Even like trying
There we
to
go.
not go off. Yeah.
See, I don't have an actual mouse. I have a mouse pad, so I don't have access to it.
Oh yeah, I see it.
This is neat.
I have mine on hide because I was.
So,
not
so
sure.
what am Pop do? By the way, those tokens that aren't Sturges are kobolds.
So we.
Are those all on the ground?
The Sturges are on the ceiling 30 feet up. The kobolds are firmly planted on terra firma.
Would that change where Pop is moving?
No. Well, how high is the ceiling?
30 feet up.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I would like to cast, sleep up on the ceiling.
Ooh.
Okay. Sleep.
Oh.
Or, as one of my characters likes to say, snooze. Okay, let's see. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. 5d8 totals how many creatures? Creatures within 20 feet of
Which if I do it like
a
here,
point of your choosing.
I think I hit basically everything except for this one down here that I can see.
But so
It's got a 90. You've got a 90-foot range to throw it.
Yeah, but I didn't know if I
the
could
spell
see around
itself
this
only works
thing.
on 20.
It's 20 feet within a point, so is that a 20-foot radius?
It says 20 feet from a point, so I can only assume that's a 20-foot radius, making it 40 feet from edge to edge.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
In ascending order of current hit points, ignoring unconscious creatures. Starting with the creature that has the lowest hit points, each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake.
Don't mind me just being a friend.
Subtract the hit points from the total before moving on to the next one. And what'd you get as your total?
21.
21. And where did you say you wanted to put the epicenter of it?
From where I assume I can't really see around this thing, so I could put it like around like here or something.
Well, you don't have to see around it to have your spell go around.
Oh, that's true, because it's
And
up on
also,
the ceiling.
this is an astrolabe on the floor.
Okay, cool. So I can put it like right there, and I think I can hit. Oh, actually, that can't hit that one.
Yeah,
but if I could do
like
it
So that
there-
also means unless you wanted to, you didn't have to move where you currently are.
Because
Okay,
it
yeah,
can
that's
go up
true.
to 90
I'd want to
feet.
move. Yeah, I'd want to move back a little bit because I moved there so I could see around before I found that they were on the ceiling. I'd probably go like there, so I could do it like where was it? Like here,
Yeah,
and
right
that's
there.
I can get everything I can see. Can't see if there's anything over here, but I can. Everything else is within 20 feet of the point.
You can't see this?
No, I can't see over there. Not from my distance.
Hold on.
I mean, from where I am, this is the farthest I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
There
as
we
far
go.
as I can see.
I did it wrong. It was showing me something else. Okay. So you know where this one is, and you know where this one is.
Yes, and I
You can
just
mark
see
it to
one
where
right
you can
here.
get both of them.
Yeah, and I can get the one right here as well.
But can
Okay.
does the character, if you've only went that far, does the character know that one is there in the
2,
first place?
4, 6.
I can see the one
8,
right there.
10.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay.
can't
12.
see it, but she can.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So you would be able to get all of those
Cool.
with. Turn that off. And you put it here as the epicenter, right?
Yeah, right there.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, cool. So that means you 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. You'd be able to get all but one sturge.
Ooh, cool.
Not bad.
Are you just gonna mass kill Sturges with a sleep spell because of fall damage?
They're gonna fall, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
That's awesome.
That is probably the most devastating that sleep has ever been. Unfortunately, despite you having more health available, your radius is not large enough to get the kobolds or the final sturge.
That's
Not
okay.
that you know that there's a final sturge, but there you go.
Yeah, I just wanted to get those stupid little bat things because I did not like those.
They are not fun.
They are not.
I can confirm.
I mean, they're fun for me, not for you. But
Actually
anyway.
move back slightly as well there. Okay, that's my turn. I'm done.
All right, cool. Their turn.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I did roll it really low.
Yeah. We're all, everyone else is in. Everyone, all the rest of us are in single digits.
Yeah.
Oh no, not that one. It was.
I'm guessing this isn't
There
a
it is.
kobold.
They're winged kobolds. Oh no, does that mean they fly?
They
Yep.
could.
I didn't even know kobolds could be winged.
Yes, their actual name, if it's a winged kobold, is called an erd.
Hey, I remembered that.
Are they like dragony wings since they're like little dragony
Yep.
wings? Okay.
They are draconic wings.
That's cute. At first I was picturing like feathery wings, and that's why it seemed weird in my head.
Tibble has never seen him before. He's a little intimidated, but he still wants to protect his friends, or at least his new allies. As a player, I realize that this Urds are more annoying and sturdier than your average kobold.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yep. So they are both gonna dash.
I'm gonna say, like, yeah, that kind of movement, and they can attack, son of a bitch.
So they are there. The Sturge is also gonna dash. And since Pop is the furthest forward,
Ugh,
it's gonna go to Pop. Yes. It is going to attempt to touch you inappropriately in your health bar. But not this turn, as that was its dash. So that brings it to... where is it? There we are. Initiative, Rathorn.
And then grabbing the key out is an action, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. I grab that and then I go.
Okay.
So I can't dash, but I'm at least here.
That is fair. And as you do so... There we go. All right, next I do believe is Tibble.
Okay, let's see. I am gonna go with the longsword attack because I'm currently proficient with it after this last rest, because it was gifted to me by Zell. And so I'm gonna try and see how that goes against this Erd thing.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Does a 17 hit?
A 17... Uh-oh, where's the thingy? Ah, there you are. A 17 does hit.
9 slashing damage at it.
Nice.
Alrighty.
I'll move up and I will cast a Shield of Faith on Pop.
Oh, thanks.
That sounds like a pretty good idea. Anything else?
Not really. That was my action and bonus action.
Fair enough. Zelvire, let's see what you got.
Okay, she's
There's a Sturge 30 foot above Pop, and then there's an Erd adjacent to Pop.
Oh, are they both on this right here? This little.
There's
The
Yeah, because of-
Sturge is on the same square as Pop.
Oh, okay, all right. Well then, I would like to use Crown of Madness
Crown of Madness. Huh?
on the blue one.
That's the only option. Surge isn't a humanoid.
Oh, yep. I
Wait,
didn't even
hold
think
on.
about that.
Has to be humanoid.
Yep. So you would need to do it to the kobold. You couldn't touch
Okay.
the Sturge with it.
Well, then we'll do
One
it with the
humanoid
kobold.
of your choice that you could see within range must succeed a wisdom saving throw or become charmed by you for the duration. While the target is charmed in this way, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head, and a madness glows in its eyes. The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature, or none if none are within reach. On your subsequent turns, you must use your action to maintain control over the target, or the spell ends. Also, the target can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns. On a success, the spell ends.
So right now, its only option would be attacking one of us, which it was going to do anyway, or try to melee attack something that's 30 feet away.
What? Oh, it's above, isn't it?
Yes,
Mhm.
that's what he said. Surge is 30 feet above Pop.
Oh my gosh, that makes more sense now. Well, then never mind. I guess we won't do that.
Okay.
That's a waste of a spell slot.
Although it is a cool spell.
It is.
It is a very cool spell.
Did we? We leveled up before this fight, right?
Yeah,
Level
you had your
3.
college and everything.
Okay, that's weird. Okay, anyways, then I guess we'll just do regular stuff.
Regular stuff?
Regular stuff, yeah.
Mm.
Let's do heroism on Pop.
Everyone is trying so hard to protect me.
I have the AC. I wanted to help you out with AC too, since they seem to be gunning for you, and I already attacked one. And
You did make me studded leather last time, so I'm not actually that squishy, even though I'm a wizard. And I have shield, and I can activate blade song if I'm really
So
feeling
you not want me to do that then?
I don't think you have enough buffs on you, Pop. We're gonna have
need
to get
more
more
buffs.
buffs. All
Sai,
of the buffs.
I am the tank.
Sai, it's the idea that it's possible you could probably just do a cantrip damaging to something, because Sturge only has like 4 health or some shit.
I don't have any cantrips of damage, man. Oh yeah, I do.
You can mock it to death with a high roll.
Oh shit, you're right. I do have a. Oh my god, yeah, let's do that. I kind of forgot. I see we all forgot how to play our class.
I know, it's been 2 weeks.
So you're gonna attempt to viciously mock what? The Sturge or the Kobold?
I don't know. I guess the Sturge. Which one's stronger? Was it the Sturge?
The Sturge is certainly more threatening, but the Kobold is already in your face.
Well, fuck the kobold then. Stinky breath.
I mean, if that's what you're into, I won't judge you.
Wouldn't be the first time.
So you're gonna viciously mock the Kobold?
Yep.
Alright, let's see if the Kobold passes. The Kobold does not pass.
Huzzah!
He was offended by your remark about stinky breath.
I did have a
Alrighty
character
then.
fall in love with the kobold one.
You threw off his groove.
And disadvantage. Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Indeed. With that, I do believe that puts us back to the top of the order with Pop.
Alright, I know I have this kobold in my face, but I'm feeling pretty good with this shield of faith on me, and him having been viciously mocked, that he's probably feeling pretty bad, so I can kind of ignore him. And I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver at the Sturge above me.
At the
I do
Sturge,
not want him
huh?
to try to touch me.
Oh, you don't want to be touched by a Sturge?
No, not really.
Oh, this poor thing. That's an intelligence save, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
more damage though.
It's only 1 damage.
1 damage or not, it's probably... Oh my god, it passed the save.
Oh, it passed the save. Good
With
for
a
him.
-4 to the save, it's still passed.
That's a good roll, damn.
Yeah. The Sturge is unimpressed with your mind sliver.
Alright, I'm done.
Alright, cool, their turn.
Oh, you know what I need a second stabber.
A second stabber could help, but
for
right
my
now,
opponent.
the Sturge is going to attempt to stab you.
Ugh.
Well, I mean, if you wait till we have more long rests, I can make some like silvered weapons or some shit. We have a ton of silver.
A ton of it.
Okay, not literally.
So that is going to be an unnatural 20 to hit Pop.
What's Pop's AC?
It's 17 right now, but I can shield.
Okay, never mind. If you're gonna shield,
Or you,
then
what
never
you
mind.
want to do something? Well, if you can do something, and I don't have to waste a spell slot.
Okay, sure. Then I would like to use cutting words.
Ah, okay.
Oh, cool.
Those words are cutting.
What do you say?
Oh shit! Not 11d6.
That was the wrong one.
Oh,
No,
you
it
got
brings
high
it-
enough. Nice.
Brings it down to a
Nice.
16 for the
Just
attack.
leave me with my +2 from the Shield of Faith.
Let's see.
And
Was
you
that
burn
it?
a
Was
charge
that
of
a
your bardic
disadvantage
inspiration
as
for it
well?
too, huh?
Was that the kobold attacking with disadvantage?
No, that was the
Oh, that was the
Sturge
Sturge, right, that
attacking.
was the Sturge.
So that would be a 16 versus your AC.
Which is currently 17 with Shield of Faith.
So it flaps angrily at you, and then sits there in the air, doing basically nothing. Meanwhile, the kobold is going to attempt to pop in the face. I don't think this is going to do it. That's their turn.
Well, I'm probably... Oh, no, because kobolds are, like, really tiny, so he's probably more my size. So
He
could
is your
pop me right in the
size.
face.
Yep.
But he looks. I'm sure he looks a bit menacing though, because he has draconic wings and like that fanged snout and stuff.
Yeah. In any event, Raph, you're up.
I can see the kobold. Yes.
You
If
only
you
have so much
move
time on
there,
that bridge.
yes.
Yeah, you only have so much time on that bridge, man. Are you sure you want to be there when it goes away?
This is my as far as I can go. I got one more turn before it fully is done. I'm going to use my planar warrior feature. And then I can, as a bonus action, I can choose a creature I can see within 30 feet. And the next time I hit it with a weapon attack, I can deal an extra 1d8 force damage from that attack.
Biffy.
And then all damage from that attack is force.
So you never have to worry about not having a magical weapon.
I figure 18 hits.
The kobold? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
I mean, if my 17 hit before.
For 7, and then
An extra d8.
a d8, so 8.
So 8 force.
Woohoo! And that's all I can do.
All right, end of your turn. And then that puts it to Dibble.
Can I, since it flew down and is flying around, Pop, can I try attacking the Sturge?
Yes, you can.
There's a 16 hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
For 3 damage.
Pop goes the Sturge.
I'm guessing this fight would have been a lot harder if you didn't sleep bomb the rest of them.
So for the Sturge and the Winged Kobold, they have advantage on their attacks as long as there's at least 2 of them adjacent to the target they're attacking.
Oh.
So the kobold just had a regular attack?
Yep. It would have had advantage on the attack if
It was mocked?
yeah. Well, no, not even. Yeah, because it was adjacent to the Sturge at that point.
Oh yeah, because the Sturge came down first.
Mm-hmm.
Can I grab my arrow?
Which the
out of
Sturge also rolled with advantage because it was at that point adjacent to the Kobold. So,
That's why. I
but
got
even
a
then,
natural 20.
yep. All right. So we are currently not in combat.
Can I grab my arrow? Or is
In
it
just a moment.
Oh, okay.
Broken stone lines this plaza. Fragments of elegant statues, once magnificent pillars, and shining marble walls. At the center, a tall sculpture of rusted planets and gilded stars spins idly in a jerky mimicry of celestial motion. A gargled screech suddenly raises from across the plaza, and then the rest of it you just murdered. So, yeah.
Good bit of murdering.
Indeed. And now you can retrieve your arrow.
I can.
How long does Shield of Faith last?
10 minutes.
Okay.
If I maintain concentration, but he has no reason not to do so.
Okay.
So as long as it'll just meander here the whole entire day.
Yep.
Let's just meander. And then these look like the same statues that I can see across, so I would assume another bridge would appear there.
This one has the thing on it already.
The what?
This one has like a bridge thing on it already.
Oh, like a more official tiny bridge. The other one on the west side looks a bit more ramshackle.
And then there's one with no bridge whatsoever leading out another section.
Is that a friend? I'm not sure if I see a friend.
Rays of light dance across the remains of this tower, stained glass dome making iridescent colors shimmer across the crumbled marble walls. Gilded lines of jeweled inlays form a detailed star map spanning a dusty floor. 4 alabaster statues of scholars stand around the perimeter of the room, their expressions worn with time. Each 10-foot tall statue is pointing or gesturing in a different direction. Curled in the northeast corner of the tower is a lithe blue dragon, lightning arcing around its horns and snout as he slumbers amid the scattered collection of coins and glittering jewels.
You know what they say, let sleeping dragons lie.
So just look, the apprentices here. Let's try the other way, shall we?
Yeah, let's just back away slowly.
Rathmorn,
Yes.
head back to where you were just a moment ago.
Okay. I think. No, I know it was one more over. Yeah.
Right there?
Mhm.
Okay. And your passive perception is 17, right?
Correct.
Okay. I don't know if you will find this as good news or not. You notice polygon. What color do you want me to do this in?
Light blue.
Light blue. Are you able to see it as I'm drawing it?
No.
There was a dotted line in that shape.
Mm-hmm.
You said there is a dotted line in that shape?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you notice that dotted line in that shape. That's not supposed to be visible to you guys. I don't know why it is. But you notice that that section of floor looks different.
I'll mention it to him when we come back over here. Because it feels like everyone
Fair
else
enough.
was wanting to leave.
I found another non-friend.
Oh.
You did find another not friend. And I've got some bad news.
It also thinks of us that way.
Uh-huh. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Same initiative.
Just about. I've rolled one less.
I rolled the exact same number. Okay.
Skittering sounds and whispers come from inside this ruined tower. Gaps in the stone are patched over with wooden planks and threadbare cloth. So new initiative order will be Pop, Zalvire, Rathorn, Tibble, them.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. Pop, you're up.
Okay, I will get off Rickety Bridge, and I will mind sliver this kobold that I can see.
Sounds good. Oh my goodness. Let's see. That is a fail.
Yay!
All right.
That's it. I'm done.
Zalvire, you're up.
Cool. Let's do Dissonant Whispers.
And they're gonna have disadvantage on it.
No, minus D4 to the save.
Oh, D4? Darn. Oh,
Oh.
well, you know
Mhm.
it's something.
Yep. So
DC 13.
And they're gonna get minus how much?
-4. So that took them from a pass to a fail.
Yay!
I mean, even if it's just a D4, it's awesome when that happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I rolled dookie with those 3d6. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but the kobolds don't seem to have that much damage or that much health.
No, between that 10 damage, that was more than enough. Alrighty then. Up next is Rathord.
From my current position, I cannot see any of them, so
You got 35 feet of movement, don't you? Oh, no, you got 30 feet of movement to be able to move, right?
I do have 35.
You
Because he's
got
the
this, right?
wood
So
half
that's
elf.
20.
10, 25. I still don't see anything.
Careful, bow guy.
I can see what you see. I love that feature. That's probably my favorite, one of my top 5 favorite new features of this new beta version. All right. If that's all for you, Tibble. Fairly certain you found them.
I found them,
Careful,
and
grass man.
as he turns the corner into nothingness, right?
Hmm?
Yeah, well, from Pop and Zell's perspective, I just turned the corner into nothingness.
You're just gone.
Yep.
I want to Toll the Dead this one.
Ooh.
Okay. With save, right?
Yeah.
Passed.
Okay.
Well,
Because once again, just a 13 spell DC, yeah. So it doesn't matter what the damage roll would have been.
Not 20'd on the save.
Jeez.
I guess
Yup.
it wasn't having
That one's like, haha! I saw someone kill it. I was prepared.
I hear no bells, you fool.
I didn't hear no bell.
I put my fingers in my ears.
All right. Is that it for Tibble?
Well, I mean, he puts his shield and sword up in like a defensive stance of swords, but to to be all like come at me, not the person obviously behind me, but still, yeah. End turn.
Oh, now they can see me. Damn, how many are there?
You see how many there are.
I was like, is there any more?
There is one more. I'm putting him behind you, but he's going to be floating above you.
Oh, lovely.
Floating?
Yeah, it's
fun.
another Erd. And all of them are going to attack Tibble.
I'm not gonna take this necessarily amazing news, but because it's like bittersweet, because at least they're not attacking other people.
Yep. What's your AC again?
20.
So the first kobold swings and misses. The second kobold swings and misses. The third kobold swings and hits, and the last kobold, the Erd, swings and misses. for 8 total damage.
Jeez.
They
And
got
then just to make
25%
things a little
accuracy.
easier, red, blue, and green. Blue is the one that hit you, by the way.
You
Or
lost
no,
your shield
green.
pop.
Okay.
Green is green is the one that hit you. Shoot, even the Erd didn't hit you, and he's slightly better at this than they are. Alright, top of the order.
It's probably because he's flying. He's got to focus more on that than actually hitting somebody.
Okay, I'm going
Yeah.
to activate my Blade Song, which gives me +3 to my AC and +10 feet of movement, which will allow me to hopefully get there. 5,
Yes.
10,
Sounds good.
15, 20, 25, 30, and I have... So, I can...
There
send
is one floating above
of
Tibble.
Tibble.
But
Okay.
would that qualify
Yeah.
technically in melee range from where she would be standing?
No, because she is shorter than you.
Oh, that.
That's his... I'm gonna go 35.
Also, you're on elevated terrain
Oh,
because you're on
stair
stair.
rampway. Yeah, okay.
But
Mhm.
I can attack red
Oh yeah, easily.
from here? Okay.
Red
I'm
has to
going...
be firmly planted on the ground.
Okay. Oh, I don't actually know this in character, so I'm just gonna do it then. I'm going to... What's it called?
Have fun.
Green Flame Blade.
Green Flame
right
Blade
in
is
front of
fun.
me. And I get sneak attack because it's next to Tibble as well. So I guess I
Mhm.
just do attack. 22 to hit
That definitely hits.
for 10 damage. Plus, I can't remember. I think it's
It's your,
three?
I believe, charisma modifier to one of the
It
adjacents.
would be my intelligence
Intelligence. All right.
for wizard.
What's your modifier?
3, so I think it's so 3 damage.
So you get to throw 3 damage to either the Erd, blue, or green.
I can do it to the Erd that's flying above.
Yes, because that the one you hit is on the same elevation as Tibble.
Okay, I'll do it to the Erd then.
Alrighty. You said 3, right?
Yes.
There we go. And just for simplicity's sake, I'm going to put it in place of that one,
Okay.
so everybody can finally see it.
So it's some fire and landed or some shit.
Something like that. Anything else, Pop?
Nope, that's my bonus action and action.
Do you have any movement left?
Nope, that was all of my movement as well.
I mean, you got a kill
10,
and extra damage
20,
in. That was pretty good.
30. Okay, fair enough. So if that's the case, I believe it is... who was that?
Zell?
Yeah.
Zell.
Okay, well, let's do some movement.
You're like, I want to see what's going on too.
There's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
30.
30.
Hey, you joined the party. Go you.
All right, let's mock some more people, because on my other spells will kill everybody. So,
All right, blue, green, or the flying Erd above Tibble.
the flying one.
I'm fairly certain that's a fail. So 3 damage to the one flying above Tibble.
Neat.
And it has disadvantage on its next attack, if I remember correctly.
And that will be her turn.
Alrighty. Was that wasn't bottom of the order, was it?
No, it was then Rathmore, then me, then them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Tibble, you're up.
What about Rathmore?
Didn't... Oh, Rathmore, you're up.
Yeah. I'm gonna use the Planar Warrior feature as a bonus action to target the Winged Kobold.
Sounds good. It is not looking very healthy right now.
So 18.
for another 7.
And then
Does he need to roll the d8?
I was just gonna roll to
It's
see if it
another
was a
straight
1,
10
yeah.
damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Can we just say I just slide out of the way, just let that fall where the red guy died or some shit like that? Because I don't like the idea of it falling directly on me.
No, with a
A
roll
little.
like that, he pinned it to the wall.
Nice.
And then I would move up behind
Alrighty.
Pop. And that will be it.
Sounds good.
And it's not
All
like
right,
even,
now Tibble turn.
and it's not like standing there even messes with your vision or anything.
Gives me a little more.
I'm gonna attack green.
Okay.
Does a 21 hit?
Oh yeah.
6 damage to the kobold.
What kobold? All right. Last kobold's turn.
I will move here and end my turn.
Hmm.
I see the tactics. I see them.
So
I'm trying, okay?
I appreciate. I see that.
and then he attacks Tibble.
But does he hit me?
He crit you
I was about to say,
That is not
for
amazing.
4 damage.
I was about to say he's gone from my screen.
Yeah, that's because he basically ran around Tibble.
Oh, okay.
Because this is the last kobold, and he's kind of a punk-ass little bitch.
And he's trying to use what little tactics he has available to him as well.
I know, because it's like all of his friends just got killed right in front of him, so what's he gonna do?
And then seeing the urge just being
Last ditch
stuck to
effort
the
crit!
wall,
Ah!
All right, Pop, you're up.
Oh, this one's a wily one. 5, 10, 15, 20. Hello, sir. You're gonna get a stabbing. 19.
That's
to
pretty
hit
stabby.
for
Hey,
9.
that's a lot of stabby.
We're actually rolling really well for the attack roll this session.
I know everything's going a little bit too well. I'm scared.
I'm almost half health. You're saying that's going well.
Yeah, it's going great.
Well, you're not dead.
Yet.
We can always just take a long rest if you want a little boost.
Well, you can't take a long rest as long
Or
as
I mean a
you
short
are.
rest. I meant a short rest.
Well, you can't take a short rest either as long as you know there's danger about, and there's one very big danger in this fortress.
Kinda saw it.
I cure wounds myself
That sounds like a pretty good idea.
for 7.
So there is nothing
Wait.
else over there, so we're out of combat.
We're out of turn order.
Currently, yes.
Neat.
So,
I'm gonna
is there
go
anything
get my arrow.
unique in this tower or noticeable?
Big ass hole in it.
But nothing noteworthy otherwise?
Not really, no.
Can I grab my arrow, or is it a little too high since it was shot more into the air?
No, you should be able to grab it. It'll take a little work, but you could get it.
Alright, then I will do so.
So, there's just 2 more places you haven't exactly explored. This way, and this way.
I shall plug
Now I got a
in
sleeping
the...
dragon. What are you really expecting here?
I will plug in the key.
But it's just a little baby. You're gonna insert the key in the statue?
Mm-hmm. Does this have a separate layer of a bridge? Yeah.
It works the exact same.
And then for now, I think we're probably going to come back here, so
What's
Raffle.
deal with this place?
move forward to see what's
The
going
rhythm of the waves below echoes throughout the cramped tower. Part of the floor is crumbled away, dropping off into a chamber below. Amidst the rubble, collapsed bookcases jut out at odd angles, and moldering books are strewn across the floor.
Can I do some kind of investigation check or something like that to see if there's anything salvageable or worthwhile to see if you might get some kind of clues to see if her apprentice was here or not or something?
Go ahead.
I was just about to say that
I
too.
was like, I want to do the same too. Yeah.
It's the place. There's stuff here. I don't know.
I agree.
You think so too, Pop?
Wait, are we
So,
doing investigation? I'm sorry, I rolled the wrong one. But
Yeah. Ah, even better. With a
Zoe, we're all counting on
a
you.
lower modifier.
I mean, she is like a murderer, so
So, Zelvire, you're the only one to have noticed it. You find a loose brick in the northwest wall of this place. Pulling the loose brick out reveals what appears to be a potion and a small coin purse.
oh, what's in the coin purse?
Is it coins?
Taking a quick look, it appears to be 10 gold.
Oh, she hands the potion off to someone else. Same with the coin purse. I have no need of this.
Okay.
I'll take the coin purse.
And she'll just hand it to you if you say it.
Yeah. Tibble would lean toward the potion.
And she'll give the potion to you. She has no idea about potions. She's not really good at doing that type of stuff.
You technically have one because we got 2 from
The mushrooms.
the
technically.
guy, and we gave one of them to you.
Are you talking to Zilviri?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah,
should-
but-
you should have an inventory.
I do have a potion in there, yes, but she never told us what kind of potion is in that one.
There are healing potions. We were told. It's not just a mystery
Yep.
potion we were given.
No, the one in her hands right now.
Okay.
Ah. Well, if it was a healing potion, you'd recognize it. Are you saying it's a mystery potion, boss?
You don't know what it is right off rip.
Okay, so it's definitely not a healing potion because we recognize that already having some.
Right, so that's why
Yeah.
she's giving it away.
Could I roll something to see if I would know what it is?
What's your profession?
Not that.
Unemployed, got it. I got a profession. It just happens to not be alchemy.
Yeah, Zalviri is a murderer, so
It's
Yeah,
It's not gonna-
Tibble's a
basically.
blacksmith.
I'm a circus hand.
So literally none of you would be able to identify it without either drinking it or using a spell.
Dang.
I have identified the ritual.
oh my god, we
You
keep
have
forgetting about
okay.
identify. We both have it.
If you want to spend 10 minutes doing that,
It could be super helpful, or at least a way to maybe find his whereabouts more easily. I don't know what kind of potion it is. So I would give it a shot unless someone else has a better idea. Because
I mean,
trying to poke a sleeping dragon does not seem like a smart thing ever.
I'm not wasting a spell slot on it, and I mean, 10 minutes doesn't seem like that long. We can just do it.
So yeah, Tibble would take the time and cast Identify on the potion.
What's in the coin purse?
10 gold.
10 gold.
Hey, gold's gold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that because I had to
Especially
give you
since
all
you
of
spent
mine
it,
last
yeah.
time, so I don't have any.
No, you can't say that.
Yeah, Zalviri doesn't want it unless it's from the hands of the person who gave her the contract, which is
That's very specifically principled.
yeah, she's got morals when she's not murdering people for money.
So no looting while exploring. Got it.
She's not a thief.
Hey, it's not a theft if it literally look like it's been abandoned.
Plus, it seems like there's poor people in the party, so
Ouch. So after 10 minutes span, if no one else wants to go ahead and do anything else, what kind of potion is it?
A potion of lightning resistance.
You know what? That seems fair.
That seems pretty handy.
well, Zalviri doesn't need it then. So yeah, so someone else take it anyway.
I have absorb element if I get attacked. finally.
I do not.
1 second, guys. All right, I'm back.
That was. While waiting, I would have pulled out the key when everyone else was on the other side.
Sounds good. Now the question is, what do you do? Because there's only 1, maybe 2 rooms you haven't examined yet.
With a heavy sigh, Tibble would, I think, drink the potion, and then head into the room with the dragon.
Wait, do we know it's a dragon that does that type of damage?
It's blue.
Oh wait, we already saw.
It's blue.
Okay, well then never mind.
And then I would
Renard
point out
possibly
the
say her
thing in the
apprentice was a mini blue dragon.
By the way, just gonna throw that out there.
For an hour.
No, her apprentice is not a blue dragon. You
But
know
we
that
have
for a fact.
we have literally no other leads to go on.
Yeah. Maybe we'll find a body, if at least a dark turn.
Maybe. So what are you gonna do? You have an hour of lightning resistance, Tibble.
Yeah.
I mean, did you want Zelvira to go first?
No, I have the resistance and more health.
I'd like to inspect a statue.
All right.
Would anybody else notice this or does Rathmore point out this semicircle?
I would be pointing it out now that we're actually over here.
So,
Physically pointing at it, like, look here.
Pop, if you're examining the statue, go ahead and give me investigation.
Okay. 18.
You notice that the statue is capable of rotation.
I was wondering about that. Seems a bit puzzle-like. Like what they have in like those adventure books.
You do a lot of reading at the circus?
I got a lot of free time, and Mama Marvel has plenty of books. Although sometimes she doesn't like me taking them.
Oh.
The little guy.
Isn't he adorable?
I like that color. It's a cute color.
Alrighty then. So,
I figure it's still sleeping, even though we had the conversation about this.
if you're having a conversation in there, it will no longer be sleeping.
Yeah, it was like, I was double checking.
We just like pet it and subdue it and be like, yeah, we're just friends, homie, kind of thing.
I'm having doubt.
Alright, well, what are you gonna do then?
Wait, so it's awake and looking at us mad?
If you guys had a conversation in here, then yes, it gets up. It makes an angry bellow. Who disturbs the great Sparkrender's slumber? Perish!
Does he actually say that in common?
He says it in Draconic, so unless you understand Draconic, it's just a bunch of growling and guttural tones.
I understand some languages. Draconic is not among them.
I understand a lot of language, but Draconic isn't one of them either.
I understand very few languages.
You're like, it's not no much in common. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
So, if that's the case, I need...
You're gonna need more initiative rolls, aren't you?
not just initiative, also dexterity saving throws from Tibble and Zelvire.
That does not sound like good news.
What kind of dexterity? Ooh, okay, I see.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Initiative.
Hey, my roll didn't suck this time.
Me too.
Mine did.
Why are you rolling your roll?
And 20, whatever. 21. Jesus Christ, I can't math right now.
So both of you passed, so you will take half. In the case of Tibble, you will take 1/4. And is Zelvire resistant to lightning?
Yes.
So you will also take 1/4.
Neat.
I thought you said it was just Zell and Pop.
No, just
It is.
Tibble and Zell
Tibble and Zell, not Zell
okay.
and Pop.
for the dex.
So that's 24 damage. You passed, so 12, and your resistance, so 6.
If I wasn't resistance, that would have killed me. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I don't know. You only have
Probably.
12 health?
You should have more than 12 health.
No,
Yeah.
the 24
Oh.
without the
well,
resistance.
with the resistance and making the save.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, so if you had failed the save, you still would have only taken 12. But that's because you're
Okay.
resistant.
If you were
if you had neither of those, you would have taken all of it. So with
Ouch.
that, initiative is I'm missing one.
I didn't roll it. My bad.
Hey,
Oh, another 18.
tie.
Okay, so Rathborn and Zell take up initiative slot 1. Tibble is 2. Sparkrender is 3, and Pop is bringing up the rear.
So you two share a turn, so you can coordinate if you want to. Go for it.
You could also choose if you think
Yeah.
one person going before the other would be more beneficial.
I mean, all I'm gonna do is use my planar warrior ability and shoot it.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Just gonna shoot someone. Shoot the dragon. Yeah.
How big is it? Is it really as small as we are?
I would
Yeah.
assume since
Good question. Is it like a medium size or a small
Yep.
size?
Size medium.
Oh, really? So I can do stuff to it.
do stuff to it.
Maybe, but no butt stuff.
Oh. Oh, okay.
14.
Dash your dreams, why don't you?
Don't mind if I do. That looks like 14 force damage to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of damage.
That's all I can do. Except for move, but I'm not gonna move right now.
I was gonna do this spell, but it requires a strength saving throw, and I'm pretty sure dragons are good at that.
Yeah, that's one of their best strong suits.
It's
Never
not
mind.
necessarily all dragons' strongest suits, but it is the majority of them strong suits.
Well, let's just mock them some more. Fuck it. Oh.
Vicious mockery.
How wise is this dragon?
Great.
Well, based on that roll, very wise.
Oh,
It passed the save.
that's depressing. Well,
And hilarious. I call it deprarious.
She can move over here, way over here.
Right there?
Yep.
Okay. And Raph, you didn't want to move?
No, I'm gonna stay here.
Okay.
That doesn't seem foreboding at all. It'd be confirming where you're going to move or not.
Tibble.
I was like, Tibble's gonna be moving in, so I should be fine.
So what am Tibble do?
I'm currently reading spells to confirm if it will work or not. Because like a wizard or druid, I have a lot of spells at my disposal, but I can only use so many, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think that's all my movement.
Okay.
Well, okay, I could have gone here too. As far as last 5 feet. Let's see. And I will try attacking with longsword.
Okay.
I don't think this is gonna hit.
Unfortunately, an 8 does not hit. All right. Anything else?
I will cast spiritual weapon.
Ooh.
Okay.
Can I have it like come into like right here?
You want it right there?
One up.
So there.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
And it says when I initially cast this, it can immediately use an attack.
Okay.
That's the wording. When you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon.
Yep.
It doesn't say any modifiers on the actual attack roll though, so
It uses your spell attack modifier.
This is damage is 1d8 plus your spellcasting.
Oh no, that's for damage roll. But what about attack roll?
Your spell casting
melee
attack
spell
modifier.
Attack. Yeah.
Oh,
So your spell attack.
okay. I'm not using this attack, but I'm just gonna click inflict wounds then. What is it?
17 does hit. So 1d8 plus your ability modifier.
$10. It's already putting in the work. Go spiritual weapon.
Anything
10
else?
10 force damage. No, I moved, I attacked it and missed horribly, and then my weapon made up for it.
Yeah.
Spiritual weapon.
All right. If that's the case, its turn. Tibble, Rathorn, Pop, deck save.
You had to stay where you were, huh?
Well, I don't think I passed, but
Oh wait, is it against magic?
No.
Dang.
It's a magical effect, but not specifically a spell.
Wait. Hold on.
What?
Never mind.
It's not like a cutting words attack kind of thing.
No,
it's fine because I can just absorb elements.
No, I was
Oh,
thinking about something.
You
Oh
cannot.
Jesus, you too.
I'm going to recommend you absorb elements.
Yeah, I'm gonna absorb elements.
I don't have that luxury.
Oh, I forgot to click up.
Oh, that's more than last time.
That's not helpful.
So let's see.
Well, the absorb elements, that's just like how much damage I add to my next attack.
You get
I know, but
resistance
it gives
to
you resistance and everything, but it's like, oof.
It gives you resistance.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
You're gonna need it.
That's why Zell cast it last time.
So, Raph, you did in fact pass.
Oh my.
Wait, what? I cast what?
You cast those elements last time, right?
What? I don't have absorb
she's
element.
just resistant because she's
Oh.
of her race.
No, it's not my
Yeah.
race. No, I'm joking.
It was a static ability she has, not a spell she casts to resist.
That makes sense.
But in this case, so Tibble, normally you would be taking all of it, but you are currently resistant.
Potion.
So you take 15.
Ow.
Raph, normally you would take the whole thing, but you passed, so you take half. So you take 15.
Ow.
And Pop, you put resist element on yourself, or absorb element, which gives you resistance to lightning damage. Is that correct?
Yep.
So normally you would take the whole thing, but instead you take 15. Oh, goody. And then after that, he passes turn. So that puts it to Pop.
Alright, I'm going to
So you get your reaction back.
hide behind this little statue over here.
You didn't want to do something first?
Well, I'm gonna like pop out over here, and then, but that's just my intention eventually is to just hide behind there. And I'm going to use 2 charges on my Wand of Magic Missiles.
Nice. So that is 4 missiles. So 44 plus 4.
2, 4.
So 5,
5.
10, 15.
Very
Now that's a lot of
forceful
damage.
weapon.
Hide behind this statue.
So 15
Sounds
out of
good.
a possible 20 damage. Nice.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. And that was it for you?
Yep.
Top of the order, Zelvira, you're up.
Cool.
Keep in mind, it's not doing any attacks. It just made a bunch of forces to make a dex save with its breath.
We just dissonant whispers it. Is that the thing I can do in a dragon?
It has a mind.
All right, well, let's do that.
Do you have to move a little
Give me
up
a
to make it in
second.
range or visual range or something?
Oh, actually, no. Let me see how far I am. I mean,
I don't even think it's that. Give me just a second.
I can see it.
You can see it through a statue for where your exact position is.
No, like right here.
Yeah, that's what I was meaning.
You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear. Range is 60 feet. So you don't even have to see it, as long as it's within 60 feet. The target makes a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows it away from you. The creature doesn't move into obvious dangerous ground, such as a fire pit. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move away. A deafened creature automatically succeeds. So it doesn't even need to be able to understand you to do that.
You just gotta give it weird, creepy ASMR stuff.
Neat. Let's do it.
Basically. All right. Cool. So go ahead and do the thing, and I'll do the thing, and then we'll do the thing.
Okay, cool.
I'm fairly certain that's a pass. DC 13, yeah, it passed, so it takes half.
What did it roll?
In total, it's a wisdom save. It got a 14.
Oh. So I can't use my reaction on that.
I mean, if you want to, you can, but if you do, that'll be it until the next turn.
Because if it breathes again and it happens to move
Actually,
it away...
no, you can't use your react. No, you can.
Well, that's the thing about this one.
So...
It says I can't use it. I can't use it before or after knowing if it hit or not. But it's like if I can't see the dice, then like I have to ask if it hit or not anyway. So it's like.
Well, you would have to so when you roll, you would have to know, or when I roll, you would have to know, or you would have to choose to use it before I reveal whether it hit or not. Since you didn't, you can't. So in this case, he takes half. So that would be 8 damage.
It's like you have to assume right when you realize I don't get that high of a DC of a saving throw, save check, dice check, whatever. And it's like you probably might pass. I'm gonna use it right now to try to make sure he doesn't pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty then. So
that was
he's not dead.
8 psychic damage.
No, it would be 6 because 17 divided by 2 round down.
Wait, the
higher
extra
level cast, extra
Where are you
5.
getting the 17?
Yeah, that's 17.
Oh, 17.
And that's why I asked if it was 8.
8. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's 6.
But 12 plus 5
is 17.
Divided by half would be 8, rounded down. So how is it 8? Not 8 instead of 6.
Oh, whoops. You're right. It is 8. So minus 2. Minus 2 more. There we go. I was only looking at the 12 when I did it, but I had it correct in my head. All right. Anything else?
Since that was your action.
I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration on Rathmore.
Okay. Rathmorn, you have been inspired.
Get that D6.
I was like, how do I use that again? It's been a second.
In the next 10 minutes, use it on an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay.
It's been updated to be an hour now.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. So in the next hour, you can increase a die roll by 1d6.
An hour?
Yeah. The
Sometimes-
updated
hey-
part, the
For
new
5e?
version of Bard has it. Yeah.
Hey, sometimes the song
Technically, it's
stays
for-
with you.
Yeah. It's technically for 1D&D, but they said that 1D&D is backwards compatible, so I've just been taking the best of everything. Like, you remember how I said that things that say short or long rest are proficiency bonus number of times per day? Well, they took that away when they went to 1D&D, so I'm leaving that. Because, fuck that.
Alright, well, I'm changing my description then to make it an hour.
Yeah. Do that.
And then it would be my
Speaking of
sense.
doing that, I believe Tibble was next?
Well, we share an initiative. Me and
Rathmore
Zal.
shares
Oh yeah, that's
initiative
right.
with Zal.
Rathmorn shares an initiative.
So I'll move.
You went
here.
first last time, so...
No, I'll move here first to shoot,
Alright.
using my bonus action for the planar warrior. So I will shoot. I think that hits.
Yeah.
4
And
and
it should be 8. 12 more
12
force damage.
force. Yay!
Fucking Rathmore, oh my god.
We've been using force and psychic on this thing.
To be fair, if it didn't pass the save, Zelvire would have killed it.
Mm-hmm.
It only had 3 health left.
Dang.
Perfect.
Yep.
I'm gonna eat one of my mushrooms.
That
You know
sounds
what?
like a
I
pretty good
forgot the
idea.
math on those though.
Oh no.
It's been a while for those.
Oh, it's 1d8 plus 2.
I know why Raph was killing it there.
Nah.
Cause the flying snake is now dead.
Oh, the lightning?
Yeah. So it only has 5 health, even if it passed. Yeah.
Oh, so it's outright dead. It was doubled over in hell the numbers. Yeah. So you lost your pet on your first one of your first adventures.
Mm-hmm.
Big sad.
Big sad.
You lost your scaly to a bigger scaly.
Yeah.
So, if you want, you could dismantle this blue dragon.
I
That
would.
doesn't sound gross at all.
With a knife? Oh, Zelviri's all over that.
You got survival skills?
Yes.
We can help
Good,
each other
because it
to take
requires
care of
survival.
Can we all just do survival skills to try helping out as a team effort?
You could perform the help action, which would give her advantage on it.
I'll do that.
I don't want to cut up a dragon. That's gross.
Or what's Rathmorn gonna do?
it. I would help dismantle it.
Okay, if you two are gonna want to help the other to get advantage, I would probably look for what it was guarding or what was around it, kind of thing. If it was sitting on stuff, is there just jewels and gold, or is there anything else among it?
I want to look at this thing in the center.
I think my weapon's gone by now, though. It only lasts a minute.
Yeah,
It helped, though.
Yeah.
it did.
I used to sleep on that spell until BG3. Then it's like, oh my god, yes.
Alright, so let's see. I need.
Is there a very particular kind of spell for check for pop?
First of all, that. So you don't see a way of moving the stone.
Oh, it's a stone.
Give me
okay.
insight real quick. And by the way, Zelvire, just gonna throw this out there. 19. The direction of the statues is more than likely how you figure out the or how to open the mouth.
Isn't that a nat 20 though?
Yes.
I have -1. Yeah.
Nat 20s. You can't nat 20 on a skill check. With that said, so the first thing that you were able to harvest is, let me double check. You know, before I do that, I'll be back in a second. Oh God. Oh no.
Mary was very excited to dig a dagger into something.
After it killed
You
my
haven't-
snake, yes,
you
I
haven't
was too.
You haven't gotten to do any stabbing today.
Now she can get. Now she's gotten to carving.
And that's what she does for a living.
Carves turkeys and pumpkins for the fall.
No,
So she doesn't do those things.
nope. She carves.
I think it's people.
Yep. She cuts hands off, heads off, ears off, whatever.
How
The
come both your
contract.
characters are like so creepy?
One's creepy in a playful way. The other one is creepy just because she enjoys being a bounty
Apparently,
hunter, I guess.
sadism. Jeez, that there's like a different level of enjoying your job and happily cutting off body parts.
It's what put foods on the table, you know. Like
Literally cutting off ears.
if
Not just killing a person, but cutting off their ear.
if a contract wants the ear as proof, then she's gonna cut the ear off.
I know it sounds strange, but I think the straight decapitation sounds less weird than that.
She's gonna do walk around with a whole head.
If you not when it's out dripping, but like if you dry it out and put it in a bag, geez, you gotta get smart with it. It's your job,
Who are all these people who know their targets based on their ears?
right?
You know, maybe they have
Alright,
like a chip off the ear, or they lure a certain earring, or a tattoo on their ear or something. I don't know.
What happened?
Just talking about how
Zell
Zelvire
likes
does her job.
carving. What does she harvest from that roll?
I had to double check something real quick. So, with that roll, you managed to get dragon flesh. Despite common misconception, dragon flesh does not contain any magical benefit. It does, however, contain many culinary benefits.
Ooh.
The exact flavor differs depending on the type of dragon that it was taken from, but anybody that has eaten a dragon steak claims that it puts even the most exquisite aged beef to shame. There are many royal cooks and larders that would pay high sum for even a pound of this delicacy.
In another life, I already know how dragon steak tastes.
Indeed. With this, you managed to get 1 pound of dragon steak.
Okay.
Neat.
That's not all you get, though. I need you to make another survival.
Well, I mean, you already have those cooking utensils too.
I do.
Yep.
Or
By the
she does,
way,
I don't remember.
for
Yes.
each one of these,
Oh my
the DC does go up.
Well,
So, okay,
I guess...
cool. The next one, oh my god, really? When the word dragon is uttered, people tend to think of 3 things: wings, scales, and breath.
Oh, is this-
Located at the back of the dragon's throat is a basket-sized sack of magical liquids that the dragon naturally produces. While the liquid and their resulting exhalation differ depending on the dragon, they all share the same destructive results. Harvesting one of these without rupturing them is almost as difficult as killing the host in the first place, but the result is a concentrated pouch of destruction. You can use this just as is by throwing it up to 15 feet, upon which the pouch explodes. Any target within 15 feet of that explosion must make a saving throw or suffer the effects of the breath weapon that the pouch was harvested from. The saving throw and type and DC and damage type and all that is exactly the same as what you took it from.
So a lightning
However,
grenade?
Yeah.
yes, however, you can refine it into a reusable weapon if you find the right people.
What
don't know
would the
why,
right
but I
people
don't think
be? Like, what
Tibble
kind of
is.
craftsmen are they? Just sheer, exclusively artificers?
Not just artificers, but an appropriately leveled wizard could also probably do it.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, she would definitely pocket that though.
Yeah, that's value.
Unfortunately, there's nothing else you can get from this one.
No scales? Dang.
Oh, okay.
You said it was sitting on stuff?
Okay. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, this is gonna be. I'm gonna be so little annoyed if this is like the corpse of the apprentice. Here you go, guys, and it's like, oh fuck.
With
I mean-
Sparkrender no longer defending his fledgling horde, you are able to gather it up. It includes 4,500 copper, 2,200 silver, 130 gold, 5 pale blue quartz crystals, 5 blue jasper, a waterproof leather case in which appears to be a blue silk fan painted with powdered blue gems, and there appears to be a couple of just ordinary items that Sparkrender enjoyed, including a crude flute and an hourglass and 7 candlesticks.
A flute, you say?
And then you're gonna put that
Crude.
in chat, right?
It is a
Yeah.
crude flute, but apparently the sound it makes is high quality.
Why? What's your instrument otherwise you started with?
Huh?
What are you saying? You didn't start with a flute as one of your 3 instruments?
You start with 3 instruments? What?
Start
Well,
with
at least-
proficiency.
Proficiency,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, which one did you actually start with though?
Oh, a pan flute, but that's different than a flute. So
Mhm.
Yeah, pan flute is definitely not a flute. Normal flute.
No way.
and you have me worried. I thought I was supposed to actually start with 3. I'm like, dude, could be playing up a storm over here.
That's kind of what bards do.
Yeah.
There you go.
Keep in mind your
Apparently they
instrument.
also cut off ears.
Evidently, but keep in mind that your instrument is your spellcasting focus. You cast spells by playing your instrument.
No, I meant like if I have my other instruments, like the ones I'm proficient in, we would have been having like a little party.
Well, that is if we're proficient, or it would just sound horrible.
We need to get other instruments.
Can I have the blue fan? Is my color.
It would be a really pretty fan, huh?
It would go.
Matt,
with
did you
my
want to do the math on that money?
blue necklace
I'm
that
doing
I
it
got.
right now.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know it's a bit much.
I think with this too, Zelberry would actually take in some of the spoils because
Well, this is
Killed a whole
for
ass
each of us.
dragon
What
for
I'm
it.
putting in right now.
that's what I mean. She wouldn't, pass it off on to other people.
Because that's a lot of copper.
Oh my god, yeah.
Can we even carry that much copper?
What's your weight rules again on the money, Voss?
Every 1,000 coins is a pound.
Oh, we should be fine.
Yeah.
Weight wise, yes. The carrying capacity of what you're wearing would be the issue. Because obviously that's not all going to fit in your coin purse.
Do we really need all that money?
I mean,
No,
at
I
some
was
point,
gonna just
maybe.
take the gold. Gold is shiny and pretty.
And then, did you write down the fan that you wanted, Pop?
I will. And the other case that it's in too.
Because I'm writing down everything else.
Bilberry's gonna take the silver, but not the copper. It's too many coins. Hey, remember at the beginning of the session we had that thing with like the hexagon shaped thing imagery? What was the name of it that we like?
The one you were activating the statues with?
Yeah. What?
You could call it. You could call it the hexagon key.
Oh, okay. And I was just wondering if it was in my inventory and I just wrote it down as something weird, but no, there's nothing in there that matches that.
And then you don't want the crude flute.
Oh no, she does. She definitely does.
I'm like, other than that, I don't think we're gonna take the 7 candlesticks or the hourglass. I was just double checking. So, Pop, you said you didn't want to take the copper pieces?
I only took the 32 gold.
Only the gold? Okay.
Yeah.
And then Zell said you didn't want the copper at all?
Tibble would take a straight 1,000 for the copper, since I have the weight capacity for it. But he would leave the gems to other people. He wouldn't take any of the gems.
Yeah, I can hold on to them.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click my blade song. I was trying to close it. And
I mean, there's a lot to it, okay?
Yeah.
I was just trying to close it and I accidentally clicked it.
I know it sounds, it might sound silly, but I would like to imagine like thematically, like when you activate this, you immediately start hearing theme song, like battle music for yourself.
It just plays in my head. It's probably circus music. It's probably circus music in my head.
Well, like what other kind would she know, right?
Exactly. I probably hear it in my sleep even.
Since Pop didn't want the silver, we can split it up between the rest of us, I guess.
Did you want more silver, Sai?
I kind of feel like this is more money than we're actually going to ever need.
I mean,
you say that, but some actual, even vaguely magical things are going to cost a shitload.
And we have a very creative person right next to me, so.
I can only do it once per long rest.
I know, but we're gonna have another long rest soon, aren't we?
I haven't played enough D&D to really have like a concept for how much things cost and everything.
I mean, if
it makes you feel any better, D&D doesn't have a concept for how much things cost.
Not consistently.
No, very much not consistently. Like, there are magic items that have game-breaking implications and abilities, but they're priced at like 100 gold. But then, like, there are some amazing, astoundingly expensive ones that are priced super high, but their abilities are, like, negligible, in effect. Like, and I'm not even talking like, oh, it was meant for roleplay. No. I'm talking like it has almost no effect at all whatsoever. In fact, there are some lower tier, cheaper items that have better effects than it
like,
in
hey,
whatever it does.
Like, hey, you want this billowing cape? Give me 5k.
Mm-hmm. But then, like, the Cloak of the Bat is, like, 500 gold. Like, oh my god. It's absolutely nuts. Anyway, so I guess before we end this session, we could finish this puzzle, although I'd hardly call it such, if only because you guys just keep rotating the statues until you find the correct direction that they're supposed to do,
I was about to say,
and
we
then
can
eventually,
technically
boom,
brute
it
force
opens
Really,
in
it's
the
just
floor.
trial and error.
I mean, there are ways for you to figure it out, but let's be honest, the fastest way, instead of looking for clues, is to just brute force the shit out of it.
Yeah.
I have a
Like
little.
if you found the hidden journal of who wrote the solution 100 years ago, sure, but I mean, like with Pop's investigation roll that she made at the beginning of this thing, okay, so this one generally points in this direction, etc., and then boom, it opens. And even if she's even a little off, each statue has 4 directions it could point. It's currently already pointing in one. So you basically just rotate a statue until nothing happens. Next statue, next statue, next statue. Okay, cool.
Eventual process of elimination. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't that? I'm getting flashbacks to statistics class.
Yep. So statistically, you're looking at what is that? 16 factorial different combinations, but repeating combinations are eliminated, which basically divides that by 4. So you're looking at 4 factorial solutions.
20 whole ones.
Indeed.
So is it just so? What does this semicircle end up becoming? Like a staircase?
So once
down,
you get them pointing in the correct direction, which, by the way, funny thing, you see how they're currently all pointing towards the center?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The room is not like that when you enter it. They are all pointing in different directions. Like they are all pointing, like the north one's pointing north, the south one's pointing south, east is east, and west is west.
So you're saying the solution was just have them, instead of point toward their cardinal direction, just point toward the middle instead?
Indeed. That was the solution, which, by the way, for some reason they drew that on the map. So like if we were playing this in person, and I describe the room to you and then reveal it, they're like, oh, well, why don't we just make them point towards the center?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay, cool. Wizards needs help in a lot of ways. Puzzle making apparently is one of them that I didn't consider. All right, so that semicircle ends up dropping down into a stairway. And there you are. Oh my god, there, look. Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness. Okay. It's a copper dragon?
What the hell is that?
Stale air, heavy with the smell of old parchment, floods your nostrils. The walls are lined with shelves, stuffed full of old tomes and yellowing scrolls. Glass cases, toppled over and scattered, have strewn their contents across the floor. The sound of splintering wood echoes through the space, and a moment later you see an agitated bronze dragon the size of a bear, picking himself up from the wreckage of the old desk he apparently crashed into. Let's see.
Tybalt's torn. He wants to help the thing that just crashed to a table, but he also just got hurt by a dragon-like thing really, really recently. So
I mean, it's a metallic dragon. We should be fine.
He is. In fact, when he sees you, oh my god, hi, welcome. Sorry the place is such a mess. I've been trying to get out of here. It hasn't been working very well. What brings you guys here?
Do you want to take these stairs that we brought down here?
That would be fantastic. They weren't there until a moment ago.
A lady named Runara sent us?
Oh, my master Runara. I'm Adron, by the way.
You're her apprentice?
Yeah, of course. Did she not tell you that I was a dragon?
No.
Oh.
Would have been helpful information.
Well, if she told us, we might have tried to make friends with the one upstairs.
I mean, it did seem to be wanting to be friends, so I don't think we would
Oh
have fought
no,
back.
that one's a chromatic dragon. They are quite evil and rude and nasty, and he tricked me down here and then shut the door.
But blue is such a nice color.
It is.
Not gonna lie, I like the color bronze better, but whatever, your preference. Well,
How did you get trapped down here?
he
Was it just talking to him and he just put you down here as like a prank or something?
no, the door was already open. To the stairwell was already open, so he basically sucker punched me, shoved me down here, and then closed it behind him.
Dick
Behind me.
move.
Well, he's a blue dragon. What do you expect?
That.
I haven't met many dragons. So I'm not sure what to expect right now.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, this place is abandoned, so if you want any of the stuff in here before we leave, you could, I guess, scrounge around, find some useful stuff.
Since there was an invitation, Tibble would do so.
Alrighty then. So investigation then.
Well, that one didn't go that well.
This one will do better, right? Yeah.
Well, that's better than a 5.
That is significantly better than a 5.
Would anyone else be investigating, or are you guys all chilling out by the stairs?
Raph
Are we
wouldn't be
are we
interested
investigating?
in
Well, he's
this
saying like
stuff.
if you want to look around for free stuff, you can investigate.
Oh, I mean, sure.
Because the place is abandoned. By the way, Tibble, A or B?
B.
B. You managed to find a spell scroll.
Do it right here.
Zalvire, A or B?
C.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Star Fox.
Okay. B.
Alright, you also managed to find a spell scroll.
Well, okay.
Anybody else gonna investigate?
Nah, I'm just staring at the dragon.
Seeing everyone
Raph
else
more investigate or no?
actually finding something, he would join in.
That's fair. The dragon is currently cleaning himself up.
Fair.
Because, you know, covered in debris and all that fun stuff.
I'll go with A, if there is an option.
He's so cute.
Rathorn, A or B?
I'll go with A.
A, you managed to find a very well-maintained battle axe. Despite it being covered in dust, the moment you pick it up, it looks good as new.
Does it feel any magic-y, or is it just a battle axe?
I mean, if you have detect magic,
I do not.
I have detect magic.
Same. Ritual, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would hand
Or
it
I
over.
have it. We still identify.
So if you detect magic, the spell scrolls obviously pick up, but the battle axe does too.
Okay, yeah. If you would do detect magic and find that out about the battle axe, I would identify it.
Okay. As it turns out, it's just a +1 battle axe, but it has an enchantment on it that keeps it from rusting.
I mean, still, that's a nice for self-maintenance enchantment.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Did you want to ritual identify the spell scrolls?
Well, I mean, if we don't already, I can't already know them in the first place because only certain classes can initially identify them, right?
Yes, that is
So
fair.
are you saying
so if
I don't
that's
rec-
the case,
yeah.
um,
Because
I'm-
Zell's a bard, they get a huge spell list. She could probably see what hers is as far as the odds are concerned.
What?
Bards get a huge spell list.
We
You got a spell. What spell did you get from the spell scroll? This is how.
I don't know, man.
Exactly.
So Tibble, what spellcasting class are you?
Cleric.
Cleric. You have a hold person spell scroll.
Nice.
I think we all be able to identify that.
I'm not sure about me.
Except for Rathmorn.
I'm like, I don't think I have that.
What would be Zell's?
Okay, let's see. Oh god.
Would Tibble want the +1 battle axe?
He would, but he'd feel bad about it. He'd want to give you like something in return. Because you just feel like collecting weapons at this point. It's like, are you sure it's okay?
It's like, I don't need it. I'm not going to use it.
Like, he's not going to say no to it.
Oh god. Why do I need such a big die? Oh, alright, that's relatively early. Whose was I looking at?
Zell.
Sylvia.
Zelvire, you're what class? Bard?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't read this one.
No way.
Okay.
Could Pop?
What class is Pop?
Wizard.
Yes, you can. It is a spell scroll of Dark Vision.
This one's for seeing in the dark.
He would. Tibble would give the hold person scroll to Zell, since she doesn't normally get up close and personal like Pop and Tibble do, and so it'd be easier to maintain concentration on it.
Spell scrolls that you cast just have the duration. You don't need to maintain concentration.
He doesn't really feel. He'd feel like he'd be more likely to just attack with an action rather than use this scroll, though.
That's fair.
Bob,
Bob, you sure you don't want to investigate real quick? See if you find anything?
Sure. If everyone else is doing it. Peer pressure.
You're too distracted by the dragon.
He's just so cute, I can't get over it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, there you go. You rolled thematically.
Alrighty. So with that, you managed to have found the apprentice.
And we can
You
escort him
managed
back.
to defeat Sparkrender and all of his Sparkrender's minions.
Oh, the center area were considered his minions.
I was assuming so.
The Sturges weren't; those were just kind of there. But the all the kobolds and urds were, yes.
Oh, since we fully explored.
Yep. So you go back to
Runara? The city?
Dragon's Rest in Runara in Dragon's Rest. You managed to bring her apprentice along, although I don't feel like copy pasta that token. So totally there, guys. I swear. With the safe return of her apprentice, she is extremely excited. She gives each of you a potion of healing and an exquisite pearl. She also says that she's going to have you guys a special room made for each of you here, specifically for you guys whenever you visit. And then furnish it with whatever supplies you generally use on your travels.
was the thing? The other thing? The potion?
Did you
Pearl?
guy tell her that you
Oh,
you killed Sparkrender?
Yeah, Tibble would probably tell the story of that he helped them. They had to fight such and such along the way. They fought like we were lucky we found the potion because I almost died. We killed like this blue dragon thing, and then we were able to find with Pop's skills of investigative prowess, we were able to divine the statues and be able to get down there and find her apprentice and stuff. Yeah, he would just regale her and with the whole thing.
She is sad that you had to murder another dragon, but she doesn't blame you for doing it. She understands, so she's not upset with you.
It's like he was immediately
it.
hostile, and he was the one who initially trapped her apprentice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As I said, she can't begrudge you doing that. She's not happy you had to, but it's kind of like when you're in the woods and you find a wild boar that starts attacking you, like you're gonna murder it. It's not good that you had to, but necessary is necessary.
That you're alive.
Yep. With that said, that is in fact the end of this particular module.
So you said we got a pearl?
Exquisite.
Yes,
pearl.
she gave you each an exquisite pearl.
Damn, that was quick.
Yeah.
That was negligible weight.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Yeah, the exquisite pearls are negligible weight. You say that's fast, but you've got to remember this is basically supposed to be an introductory adventure for beginners to learn how to play the game and stuff.
And this is like half the length of Lost Mines.
It's just my brain is like, whoa, that was way too quick. But I know it's supposed to be for beginners.
Actually, based on the amount of stuff that was in Lost Mines, this is about a third of the length.
That's fair.
So you're
but
saying we
with
most
that
likely
said,
got a level?
because of this, what we're going to do now is we're going to be doing. Which one did you want to do? Out of the Abyss?
Yes. That is.
So I guess create new game.
How would you like thematically transition this?
I'm sure we'll figure it out.
I figure this could be a good stopping point since we gotta redo every character.
As far as I'm aware, you shouldn't have to.
You can import your characters.
Yeah, I was about to say the last thing I wanted to do was actually import your characters into the campaign.
Wait, does that mean we get this final milestone?
Yes, you do get another milestone.
Woohoo! And then, since we're going to the next one, could Tipple make me some studded leather armor?
How much gold you got?
A lot.
Or
how
how much? I guess you can do the math and give me that much copper.
That is a lot of math.
What?
That is a lot.
Oh, a lot of math? Yeah. Well, you do the math and you'll get armor. Oh no.
Fair. Okay, so what was this stuff? Let me open up the calculator again.
Man, their website is starting to chug. Allow public access? No. Game background image? Meh. Allow players to create their own characters? Allow players to import characters? Yes. I have not used any of my transfers available, so this is going to be interesting. Game default settings. Dynamic lighting, yes.
I will give you 2,300 copper, and I will give you 2 220 silver pieces.
You're like, I'm gonna get some weight out of my fucking bag for this.
Yeah.
Okay, then after I finish leveling, I'll just take off that charge of Channel Divinity, and you can just consider yourself having the armor then.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you can just make stuff over there?
That's my
what I was
Channel Divinity
talking
as a Cleric of the Forge.
You
It's
wanna
up
make,
to
you wanna make me
100,
something?
100 gold limit, and it's once per long rest, because I have to use a Channel of Divinity charge for it.
Okay, well, when we long rest again, can you make me something? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know how the time difference, so I don't know if you want to if Voss just wants to allow the fact that like maybe a week has gone by in between the time frame, so I can just do it so many times or something.
I don't know.
Oh, you did add the whole person scroll to your inventory, right?
I certainly did. And you can make studded
Alrighty
leather,
then.
right?
Yeah, that's what I just made, Matt, and that's what I already made for
Oh, that's what you just made. Oh my gosh, how
Yes.
much
Yeah.
gold? How much did it come out to?
45 gold.
And then
45.
you can
100 gold.
your
100 gold is
silver
the
to-
limit.
How many
Yeah.
coppers or how many silvers was it?
It would be 450 or 450 silver.
All right, bet I'm giving you 450 silver.
That means you can subtract. Yeah, if you want to just say that another day passed in this time frame, Tibble would easily be willing to do that.
Nice.
And then if there's any
Silver erase,
weapons
less
you
squishy now.
want, you can also do that.
I got a new cantrip. I can mend stuff,
Wait a
which
minute.
makes sense for a crafter.
It's level 4.
I can add 7 new spells to just choose my crap from. Oh my god, I just get so many spells to have so few slots usage of.
Alrighty.
Score.
Invite players. Copy link. And then add new channel, text channel. And there you go.
Neat.
Now, my question, I don't actually know how to transfer characters.
I think we have to do it. So pretty much you just go to your tools, then go to your character vault, and you can import your character into your vault, and then you can export it to the game. All from that same place. Like here, I'll just go ahead and export Lysander into it, just as a test, because I haven't leveled up yet.
With my lucky roll for health and my feet I'm at 49 health now.
Okay, I just did it. See anything different?
Let me check. Exit game. Go to Out of the Abyss.
Why? Oh, why are we so?
Well, I
good
see
on this
Matt's
one?
in the game.
We are huge.
God, I
Versus the
forgot how
last one.
long this is.
And then-
17 chapters.
Well, I have Lysander as a character, so yeah, it worked.
So how do I do that?
I do not see that available. Where do you see that?
Under my characters, look, see, I even got his token.
Yeah.
Level 14, Draconic Bloodblade Sorcerer.
No, but I
14,
literally
what?
don't see that available. Where'd you pull that from?
So what did you do again? Can you explain it one more time?
At the top it says tool, like on the Roll20 page, not the game page. You go to your
Oh,
tool.
there you are. You're all the way at the bottom of my list. Like all the fucking way at the bottom.
Tools.
So tools and then character vault, and then you import your character from this game, then you export it to the new game. So it works fine, boss.
I mean, I see your character. It's not the right one for this campaign, but I see
Oh,
it.
I know. I haven't leveled up yet. Hold on. I gotta read a bunch of stuff to level up, you know?
Yeah. Alright, well, I need to do some laundry and a couple of other things.
Would you
So-
be open to someone else joining for this campaign?
Sure.
Okay. So I asked Nick.
So we're just getting all the dragon lands.
Not quite all. We're also losing one.
What do you mean? Are you leaving?
No.
Is
No.
Pop leaving?
I was gonna leave, but I didn't expect someone else to just reveal it for me.
I am sad.
I felt like I apologize because it was one of those things. It was one of those things I just leaned on because it was one of those tipping points where it's like rip the Band-Aid off versus not my place.
Yeah.
Well, is there a reason you're leaving?
Well, I was testing it out for like the initial campaign, just because this is later than I would ordinarily want to play. It just goes too late, and I know with your new schedule, you said you can go even later now. It's just too late at night for me. I'm so tired right now.
That's understandable. And when I say much later, it's about this late. So
Yeah,
it's
I'm-
not super
I'm
much
not
later.
a night person. I'm a morning person, so staying up late is pretty hard for me.
I just
And-
don't sleep.
And by the time we start at 8:30, and usually by that point I'm already feeling kind of like nighttime sleepy.
That's understandable. The biggest reason we start this late is at this point because I have dinner with my dad relatively late.
Yeah,
So
I
that was
I would never expect to try to get it early or anything. And I